start with the outside of the French door, which is the section facing the porch. So we put our stain on that, see how it looks, decide if we like it or not. If it's too light, we'll put a second coat of stain to darken it up. And once we're satisfied with that color on the outside of the door, we're going to put the same thing on the inside of the door, which is what you will see as you look from the kitchen to the French door as you're looking outside. So that's the plan there. If it's a total failure and we don't like how that turned out, our backup plan is a product that covers a stain and you can paint over it. So we could go back, we could go with a white or a light blue or whatever we want with that. So that's the plan on the French door. I have the back porch pretty much cleaned up. There's a few remaining materials and supplies out there that have to be removed. I want to get that completely empty, so when Steve starts the shingle, which is going to be the end of this week, he's going to be able to put the shingles on the side of the house facing the driveway where we bumped out the kitchen onto the porch. And he's going to have to turn a corner and head up underneath the porch where the French doors are. So there's a lot of materials that were stacked in that transition in that corner. Those are pretty much all out of the way. He's going to have to turn the corner with the shingles and shingle up to the French door and put a little knee wall on the top of the wall on the porch to connect it with the ceiling. There's like a 1.5 gap right there. He wants to close that out as well, so that looks nice. So he's going to do that. Last remaining major part of the job that isn't done is the backsplash. We're still waiting on the tiles. They haven't come in yet. Of course, until those supplies are available, we can't move forward on applying them to the backsplash area. So we're still waiting on that. We're a little disappointed it's taking so long, but good things, sometimes you gotta wait for them. So there's that. We're hoping to be able to get that done sooner rather than later, but we're at the whims of the supply chain. That's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So that's the last remaining thing we need to do in the kitchen, is do the backsplash. Yesterday we fitted all the new switch covers and got everything leveled off and straightened out and perfect, so that's all set. So that's the only hiccup is the backsplash tiles, and once that's done, we're done. Probably they'll show up when we're done with the outside, and then we can just close everything out completely. So that's the master plan. So in the meanwhile, I hope this update provided you with some form of satisfaction on keeping what's going on. It's been a while since we published a video. Jane has requested that I not film the inside finished product of the bathroom, kitchen, and den. She wants everybody to see it firsthand in real life. So I'm respecting her wishes, so that's why I'm not publishing anything on video that shows our end result in there. She's quite proud of how it turned out. You'll be able to see it soon. We'll do a party and everyone will see it, and then we'll film the video for those who can't make it or are busy that day. Okay, so that's all I got for now. Take care. So a lot of you out there might be thinking, what did this kitchen look like before you even started? I mean, why did you have to redo the kitchen? Well, it was way small. We had probably 2 square feet of counter space, and that was it. It was very tiny. It was very difficult for 2 people to be in there at the same time trying to cook or help to cook. We had a table in there that took up a lot of space, as far as the dinner table, and just wasn't any maneuvering room whatsoever. The kitchen was outdated. The counter was yucky. The cabinets were ancient. It was just worthy of a total redo. Let's just put it that way. It was a total it was built in 1952. When the house was built, this was the original kitchen, and it was tiny. Wasn't a lot of outlets. You had to be careful about what we were running, so we didn't blow fuses. You turn on the microwave and all the lights would dim. If you ran the toaster while the microwave was on, you blow the fuse or the breaker or what have you. And it was just not suited for a modern day kitchen appliances. So there was that. It was just an old, yucky, old, ancient kitchen. Just it it was fine, getting used, growing up, that's what we lived with, and it was, over the years, just got more and more worn out. It just got to the point where it's like, this, if we ever tried to sell the house, for whatever reason, that kitchen would be like its downfall, as far as the bidding war would stop once people saw the kitchen, because it wasn't modernized at all. We'd be like a flip house, or a flop house, one of those two, a flip-flop house. So, keeping in mind that as we're getting older, there comes a time when we're going to need more room to maneuver, and we might want to sell the house and live somewhere else. We want to be able to unload the real estate easily without big hassles, because it's an investment, and you want to make sure you're able to cash it in at some point if you got to change your strategy, your life changes. So there's that.